Welcome all to the Truth Zone / Club Open Mic tonight. Let give my shout out goes out to Shawanda Williams and Pam M. Respect. I can't forget my homeboy, my Ace Cool Boom, Armando Black TV, and the rest of the Twin East Nation, Twin East Princess L, Jerry Spears, Alpha Buckeye, Thug Life Manny, all the rest of the crew. And shout out to the Nile River, EJ Parker, the Queen of the Nile, Wax AP, McMean, Black to the P, Cuba, Nate the Great, Chill Will, Ming, Monique Hill, Diamond Shooter, all the rest of the people over there at Now. This, as you see by the topic, how can women and men communicate with each other and with their children? Respect to our slave, respect. How can we communicate? How can men and women communicate with each other? How can we? And how can mothers and fathers communicate with their children? We can sit down and talk, but do we sit down and talk and listen? And then when we sit down and talk and listen, do we hear? When we sit down and talk and hear, do we listen? That is the question that should be asked. When are we going to come together as one and stop calling each other names? I'm not just talking about on social media. I'm talking about in real life. We're gonna sit down and talk like grown people should talk, men and women. We're gonna start sit down and talk with our children like we are parents, like we are grown. We're gonna start yelling at our children when they every time they do something wrong, like we ain't never done nothing wrong. We're gonna start giving them praises for things they don't do right, so they have that confidence to do things and make sure it's right. When we start getting giving women they praise too for what they do. When we all give them, we all gonna get praise for what they do right. We always focus on the negative what men and women does. We always focus on the negative what children does wrong. See that where communication comes in. See, I know some people are not gonna want to hear this, but this is the truth zone, and I'm gonna tell the damn truth. I'm gonna start with the men. Start with the men this time. Men, we sit back, we look, we listen, relax, but at the same time, we get angry, we get mad, we get frustrated. Yeah, some men think a woman places in the kitchen is keep them barefoot and pregnant, and the men supposed to go out and make all the money. Yes, okay, let's say it that way. But we get home, the house ain't clean, clothes not washed, and something else ain't done. Meal ain't cooked. So what? So that what you're gonna do. But what how they gonna get you somewhere? How they gonna get you what you want? That's not gonna get you what you want with women. See, one thing you gotta realize is that especially kids, stuff ain't gonna be washed. Some things ain't gonna be clean. Dinner ain't gonna be cooked. Especially she going to work herself. See, we gotta take a time to take a look around us and see what's really going on. See, if we don't take our time to take a look what's going on around us, how we gonna say this and that, and you're not doing this, you're not doing that, but what are you doing? She come home from work, she cooking and she cleaning, she washing clothes, she taking care of the kid. What are you doing? Sitting on your ass, going out with your boys, not paying attention to her, right? When she do clean up, when she do cook your meal, and just clothes wash, you come home, take your clothes off, and just put them in the floor, expect her to pick them up. See, I'm bringing the truth. You expect her to do all the work in the house. You think you back in the 1950s, 60s, 40s, where women do all of that. No, 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 my brother. You're not back in that day. See, one thing I learned growing up. See, if you grow up, you know how to do all them things yourself. Don't forget, she works too. So what you gonna do around the house? How you gonna make her feel wanted? Because you gonna feel like you want to be wanted and appreciated. How you gonna have you feel appreciated when you don't appreciate her? Respect the word respect. Because if you don't appreciate her, she's not gonna appreciate you. If you don't respect her, she's not gonna respect you. If you don't respect the mother of your child, the children not gonna respect you. And vice versa. The children ain't gonna respect her if she don't respect you as the father of her children. See, it's a lot of communication got to be going on. A lot of communication that gonna be broke up. Because I know a whole lot of people don't want to hear this, but guess what? Communication. Man, we don't like to talk about our problem. We don't like to talk to our significant other about what's going on at work and how we feel. We don't. Some of us don't like to go to that place showing our feelings, showing our sensitive side. We want to be that tough man. We want to be the one that's protective, that's security. Guess what? We don't want to show our vulnerability because that it might show that we are weak. No, actually, you show your vulnerability that shows you are strong, that she could trust you, that she could believe in you. You come home, say, "Hey, babe, I know you had a rough day. I had a rough day too at work, but guess what? I'm helping you get this thing straight." See, it's two sides of a story. Men and women, we always do things that we don't want to do. See, when she knew what she wanted to do, you call her the B's and H's, bitches and hoes, slut, and all that stuff in front of her face. But yet, you don't remember your kids in the back room. How would you want them to be treated? How would you want a man to treat your little girl? How you want a woman to treat your little boy when they grow up and get married or grow up and have a girlfriend or boyfriend? How would you want them to be treated? Respect, Debbie J. Respect. See, and the thing is, when you do them things to your baby's mom or your girl, she becomes resentful. This kid becomes resentful or you. I'm talking to the men. I know the men ain't gonna like don't like what I'm saying right now. See, everything falls back on you. You for to be protected. You for to be the provider. You for to be the one that they can come to, that they can lean their shoulders on, they can lean their head on. You for to be the backbone of your family. But man, we falling weak. We falling short of that goal. We falling short of of that that in the family industry. Yeah, we could blame it on the government, blame on a whole lot of things. You got to work a job, just to give her money to pay for the child. But guess what? You're not spending time with that child. You fall short on that too. So guess what? It's time for us to step up. Man, it's time for y'all to step up that ain't doing the right thing. Women, when they start doing the right thing, don't bring them back down. It keeps encourage them to keep doing the right thing. They want to spend time with you. Let them spend that time with you. Don't shrug them off. They just try to spend time with their kids. If you're together or you're not together, let them spend time with the kids. Because them the time the kids gonna remember. My dad was there for me when I was doing this. My dad was there for me when I hurt my knee. My dad was there when I was doing a whole lot of things. My dad was there for me. See, everybody don't want to hear this. They don't like what I'm talking about. See? I'm talking about the men. How you gonna be a man? You're not doing the manly thing you're supposed to be doing. How you a man? You not take care of your manly business. How you a man? You acting like a kid. How you a man? You go to your family talking about your girl, your wife, to your family, to your mom. How you a man? We gotta sit down and communicate. Communication is the key, man. Sometimes you gotta open up. Tell your girl how you feel. How you feel. Tell her how you feel about her. Tell her what you like and dislike what she doing. You gotta let your feeling be shown. How you gonna make your feeling be shown when you don't show it yourself? I know people that don't like what I'm saying right now. I know they don't. But guess what? I don't care. I don't like what I'm saying. Believe me, I'm coming back to the women. I'm coming back to the women. I'm coming back to the women. How we supposed to do everything that is supposed to be right? How do we supposed to show our kids the right thing to do, man? We supposed to show our little boys how to be real men. We supposed to show our daughter how man is supposed to be, how real man is supposed to be, how real man is supposed to love the mother of their kids, their wife. We supposed to show our little girl how a man is supposed to just treat them. See, we don't show them how a man is supposed to treat them. Guess what? It's all over. See, we let our women go all out and do different things, and we get mad about it. But yet she don't say nothing when we go out. We got to stand up, man. We got to get that backbone back. No matter what the government say, they say this, that, whatever. We got to get our backbone back. We got to be there for our children. We got to be there for our kids, our children. We got to be there for our family. Now, to the women, when he's doing things right, don't call him a deadbeat. Don't call him good for nothing. Don't call him different things that you had kids by him that you gonna call him that. But why? Why you gonna call him that? Cause he not giving you money, put it in your hand, but or you let him see his kids. Or you let him see the kid. Respect really this one. Or you let him see the kids, spend time with them. But man, we gotta get the household back, man. We gotta become a protector again. Some of us have felt weak. Some of us have felt weak. Don't have no kind of backbone. Don't have no kind of spine to protect what's ours that we call so-called love. Man, we gotta start calling our women bitches and hoes that we supposed to love. We gotta stop putting our hands on, start grabbing them and slamming them down. Think think that how you're supposed to treat a woman. Especially if you got a little boy, he gonna think that how you supposed to treat a woman. You got a little girl, she gonna be looking for a man just like you. Then how you gonna feel? How you gonna feel? It's kind of awkward, ain't it? I guess it is what it is. I call it like a seal. This when they come, they come. They don't, they don't. We are here to celebrate, to have open communication. with each other. We got that open communication, we're good. We're very good when we have everything going for us. Everything going so nice. Everything goes so nice, but guess what? It all everything that goes nice is not always nice. I got some we're gonna watch and talk about. We're still gonna talk about the communication. We're still gonna talk about the communication. Hold on. We gotta have fun. We got to open each other. We gotta be sincere with each other. If we don't be sincere with each other, listen to what each other saying, our family dynamics already falling. Why does our oh, family dynamic fall? Because we're not communicating. We got to learn how to communicate with each other. When we start learning how to communicate with each other, life will get better. Life will get better. Until then, we got to start working on ourselves. Some men cannot take constructive criticism. We got to, soon or later we're gonna have that constructive criticism. We're gonna have to help out. You got to learn how to take constructive criticism, man. We get so caught up in our feeling when somebody say about us or what somebody do to us that we don't see the big picture. Our big picture is our family. Our family is our big picture. Some days you go out with your boy. Some days you don't have to go out with the boys. We got to stay. We got to start standing up for our family sooner or later. We got to start standing up for our family sooner or later. Sooner or later. I read it sooner than later. I read it sooner than later. Because the sooner we stand up, the better off we'll be. I got a video I want to show you. I'm I'm gonna show you this video. We're gonna talk about it. We are in a world or age where we got to talk about things. We got to talk about real life, what's going on. You know, in Texas, the Senate had voted to give Governor Abbott the power to overturn an election. Just think that what they're gonna do to us. We gotta communicate the real life issues with each other. When we don't, we all fall. We gotta communicate better with each other outside the household. When we don't, we all fall. I want you to take a look at this video. Take a look at this video about the show. Why would you start something when you can't finish it? Why you want to start something and communication is not there? The right communication ain't there. Some of us can ignore people saying the N-word. Some of us can ignore people calling us all different type of names. But how long are you gonna be ignoring all of that? How you think? How many of the B's and H's you gonna call your girl, your wife, the mother of your child, and she's still around? How many times you gonna call him no good, sorry, no good man? I should never got with you. How long you think he gonna stick around? But you know who don't have no choice but to be around? Your kids, your children. It's the only one that suffer from all of this non-communication between man and woman. Take a look.
You want to call the police on them for having a barbecue on a Sunday?
I feel free! Back off!
I'm going to tell there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Say that N-word again. Say that N-word again. Say it again. And everybody got some dog. Say it again. Say it again. You assaulted me.
For real?
Watch your mouth. You learned the goddamn today.
You gonna learn today. All right.
Consequences, repercussions. It's called self-defense. Okay? Let's put it up. Clear as day.
You see, communication where it been I don't condone violence. Talking words not gonna harm you, but some do harm you, some people, because some people think it's a form of bullying, which it is a form of bullying no matter what somebody say to you or what they do. It is a form of bullying. Communication is the key to everything in life. If we can't communicate with each other, we can't get nowhere in life. We don't know how to communicate with each other. We not be able to get nowhere in life. That men, women, no matter what race, creed, color you are, no matter what ethnic group or nationality you're in, we don't communicate, we're not getting nowhere. What that Caucasian man did, he called me a word, and that black brother, he didn't back down. Then one thing unsuccessful he did. The Caucasian man swung that basket at him. And he got his ass whooped. Bottom line, he got his ass whooped. See, that repercussion for some action. That's a cause. But there's a cause, there's an effect. With that effect, where there's an effect, there's always a cause to that effect. There's always a repercussion for something you had done wrong. There's always karma that come back and get you. No matter when that karma come back, it comes back. She comes back hard. See, you talk about your baby mama. Your baby mama talking about you. Man talk about woman talk about man. But guess what? Somebody else talking about both of you. That's why communication is very important. And you can communicate with your girl when you communicate with your man, guess what? Your children will feel comfortable communicate with you about what's going on in their life. There's some people they probably don't communicate with their kids. The kids probably going through bullying in school. You think the parents know that they know the children is the harming themselves because they can't feel like they cannot come talk to their parents. The parents always saying this, saying that, saying, "Okay, I hear you," but you hear them, but you're not listening to them. See, we over here we just having fun. That's all we're doing. But I'm serious about this communication thing. We got to get this communication thing down pat. If not, we're gonna be lost. Someone's gonna be lost. I know I ain't gonna be lost because I know how to communicate. When you know how to communicate, you're not gonna be lost. You know how to talk in certain circles. You know how to talk your way in something, talk your way out of something. But you gotta know how to communicate. Communication is the key. I dare somebody say communication is not the key to anything that we do, to everything that we do. We gotta sit down and listen to one another. Bad or what, we gotta sit down and listen to each other. While we listen, we gotta hear what each other is saying. Don't just sit down and listen to them because that what you wanted, because you have to. Sit down and listen to them and hear what they're saying because you are concerned. You want to hear why their day going, how their life is going, how things have been. Talk about what y'all can do different. Sit down with your kids and say, "Hey, I expect this out of you. I would love for you to come talk to me if you got any kind of problem. What going on at school? What going on after school? What going on with you and your friends?" Communication is the key. It's a hard topic. It's a hard subject to get from and get to. See, I'm not scared of the hard topics. We are scared to communicate. That's the problem. We're scared to communicate with each other. Let me see what we got. What else we got going on in the news in the world today? See, when you're not communicating with each other, we all get in trouble. Everybody saying everybody want to fight cause LGBTQ get all this stuff done, whatever. But think about it, when they feel like there's some transgender, some men, some women not communicating. That's why some of them transgender get killed, not communicating with the person they talking to. Let them know, hey, I was born this, but I'm this right here. See, I call it out like I see it. Because you can judge a book by a cover. You cannot judge a book by a cover, I mean. Because you don't know how that book go to end, how it reads. It might be a black page just on the inside. We got to communicate with each other. Respect, Jerry, respect. See, when we don't communicate with each other, we all get lost. When we all get lost, we all have our priority mixed up. When we get our priority straight, that way we have to say, hey, sit back, take an evaluation of ourselves. We don't take an evaluation of ourselves, how we going to communicate it with somebody else. Respect to my Cali brother, Keyway, LA. What's going on, my brother? Hope you staying safe. Yeah, you know, I'm on doing my thing. We're talking about communication between man and woman and the children that we have. Talk about communication between everybody, no matter who you are. Communication is the key to everything to get what you gotta get in life. You got a business. You try to make a business deal with somebody. Guess what? You gonna have to communicate with them. some of us use his mouth to lie to each other, lie to somebody else. But that don't work. Your lies don't have to get you so far. Your lies don't get you so far. We got to get. All right, Keyway LA. Hey, you take a beat. Y'all be safe out there, okay? Be safe. Be safe. But I got a good feel-good story right here, and this should make everybody feel good. Dennis Barnes, a 6-year-old senior, picks Cornell University after getting over 185 college acceptance. Yeah, hey, my prayers and thoughts are all with you, Keyway LA, especially you, Monique, and all the rest of the fellas out there in LA. Hey, let the homies know. Be safe, okay? Let the homegirls know. Be safe. Cause we always praying for that to get better. But we gotta keep trying and stay safe. Hey, keep your head high and keep it low. You already know why to keep it low, but keep your head high, because guess what? If you keep it high, it will show that you are who you are. And I forgot what that's what I'm gonna say with that, but keep moving. Dennis Malik Barnes, a New Orleans high school senior who was accepted at over 185 colleges and received more than $10 million in scholarship offers, announced Friday that he will attend Cornell University in the fall. This is a feel-good story right here. Barnes made the announcement for his school, International High School of New Orleans. He said he had committed to attend Cornell University, intend to pursue computer science, and to later move on to practice software development, said Barnes, who put on a Cornell University sweatshirt during the announcement. The day is an exciting day for me and my family, and I look forward to working with Cornell's College of Engineering over the course of my undergrad education. Now check this out. Barnes, who has a 4.98 GPA, is graduated 2 years early. 2 years early. That means he's a sophomore. He was a sophomore, and he graduated 2 years early. That means somebody was doing something right. Somebody raised that kid right. He went. I don't want no excuse for nobody saying that they can't accomplish anything. You see this 60-year-old 4.98 GPA. He got the brain to do that. When we say, oh, we can't do this. The cat, I never see a cat that try. See, that what happen when you communicate with your son or daughter. That what happened when you say, hey, good job. Even if they mess up in school, say, hey, you get them next time, it'll be better. You'll get it better. You get back. Yes, Jerry Spear, 4.9. 4.9. 8 to be exact. That's a whole. Some of us don't use our whole brain, Jerry. Some of us do not use our brain at all. Believe me, some of us don't use our brain. And think about it. He's a senior, but graduated 2 years early for his high school. He graduated 2 years early. He graduated when he's a sophomore. That's how smart he is. Last month, he wanted to pursue computer science and then go to law school. He started applying to schools in August of 2022 and said that he did initially intend to sit any records. He said, as he applied to more schools, as my number went up with the financial aid acceptance into university, I became intrigued. Bowen said, added that when he was told he was close to the record, he just went for it. On Friday, he said that from a young age, he has always known what he wanted to do, and that he chose Cornell University, located in England, New York. Just think about that. What had I been saying about England, New York? The police department. If you can't pass the psych exam, only 25% is police they hire at England Police Department. That's only 25% of people. Because 75% of people do not make it as a police officer in England, New York, because they don't hire them because they can't pass the psych exam. Yes, it is. It's amazing. Because the university is the best Ivy League for engineering. He said he wants to attend a school that will set him up for success, that will give him a quality education. He said he would like to get away from New Orleans. I love my city, but he said he loves his city. But I do want to venture out and experience new things and see the new things that I haven't seen before, Bowen said, as he promised to always come back home. How many of us have left our hometown, have left the city that we were born in, that we were raised in, and went to see other places? Some of us haven't. As what he hopes to get out of his college spirit, Bowen said he hopes to meet new people and get any understanding and a different perspective of the world. Have my eyes open, my perception changed by people around me for the better. That's what we got to do. Communication, going out and meeting people, networking. See, we can get our perception for different people, from different things, from different avenues when we venture out. But some of us are too scared to venture out to get that perception. Some of us what I mean, venture out, especially when we communicate with our wife, girlfriend, husband, boyfriend, significant other, baby father, baby mama. We scared to venture out. We scared to let ourselves be vulnerable to the person we supposed to be loving. He previously said he plans to pursue a dual degree in computer science and criminal justice. Cornell Engineering congratulate Dennis and his fellow members of the class of 2027, along with their families, on all they have accomplished to reach this exciting moment in their education journey. The school said in a statement to CNN, "We are excited to welcome this incredible group of future leaders to our campus community in just a few months." Bowen has received 27 college credit in the past 2 years and has been dually enrolled in Southern University of New Orleans, according to his high school. He has received internship opportunities and other accolades for his academic achievement, including a proclamation from New Orleans Mayor Latoya Cantrell. You have a work issue? Okay. Okay, Debbie. Jerry, what you mean if I didn't leave would have been death or prison for me? Yeah, you're right. Someone's got to leave a situation to better ourselves. We gotta leave a situation to better ourselves. Think about it. 27 received 27 college credits in the past 2 years, and then he dual enrolled in the Southern University of New Orleans while attending high school. Then he received internship opportunities. See, we gotta that goes to show you when we set our mind to do something, we can do it, no matter what it is, no matter what the task is. This young man is only 16, getting ready to go to college. Full ride scholarship. He credited support for his family for his accomplishment and said he would love to get advice from former President Barack Obama and offer both history makers who he admires. See, guess what? The key thing in that paragraph I just read, he gives credit to support of his family. His family supported him, gave him that push, gave him the drive, cheered him on that he can do whatever he would feel like doing, accomplish anything he wanted to accomplish. And you got to put your higher power next. Whoever your higher power, you got to put up next. But your family is the most important thing in life. We know some families not family. Some families just there just to be there. They there just to say, hey, okay, here we go. You like me, don't like me, oh well, I don't care. But communication, giving that, cheering them on, helping them out, don't give them anything, let them earn it. See, that's some families that give their kids everything they want instead of everything they need. Then when they don't get it, when they get grown up, they forget anything they supposed to get everything for somebody, which that don't work that way in real life. How do we go about things? How do we take care of business? How do we take care of business? We are all one. We are all one race, the human race. And some of us do not know how to communicate. We don't know how to communicate with ourselves. We don't know how to communicate with ourselves because we don't love ourselves. We don't know how to communicate with the opposite sex because we don't love ourselves. We don't know how to communicate with our kids because we don't love ourselves. Then we hear some parents tell the kid that you look like you just like your mom, you just like your dad. Why should we tell kids like that? How should they want to make you happy, pursue what they want to pursue? Some of us put our kids too far high on a damn pedestal that nobody can tell them what to do or how to act. When we gonna get the communication thing going? How we gonna get things started? How we gonna have everything our way? This not a burger joint. Women, we got to do better. We got to pick better. We got to choose better. We can't be choosing a man because he got money, got cars, and everything like that. Materialistic thing. You got to choose one that's gonna love you for who you are. You got to choose one that you would love your daughter to marry, to be with. You got to choose the one that you want your son to go. You wish your son to how show you. You got to choose the one your son. You got to choose the one that you would like your son to go up as being. Communication, folks. Communication. Well, I guess I've been home on him long enough. But I might be back about 1 o'clock. We're gonna do some. I might play a little music, have a little trivia, but I will be back. See ya. Peace. See you. Peace. I'm about to be out of here.
Buddha.